Congressman, Assembly members, and Mr. Flood for hosting and having us here, and the state members also for supporting us in the mapping projects and being partners with us. And just open up to our panel to start us off. If you'd like to do Hudson.
Sure. James Reynolds, President of Hudson Cablevision. This whole topic of extending broadband is really what our business is all about. We started in 1971 with a cable TV operation, and we've rebuilt the system probably 3 or 4 different times now. We've got about 1,200 miles of plant. I think our investment in this region is greater than just about any other investment because of the broad area that we serve. We have a specific process to try to look at extending broadband, and every single day we have contacts from customers. Dave Finger, our chief engineer, handles these on a regular basis, and it's an ongoing process. We've been deploying fiber optic cable since mid-90s. We've gone through several different network upgrades. I was thinking that on the broadband front, many times there's not much discussion about the back-end investment, because it's not just getting the infrastructure to the last mile, it's the ongoing cost. If you think 10 years ago or so, people were pretty satisfied with a dial-up connection. It was pretty advanced. Now people want to stream video from Netflix, and each one of these advances in technology forces the operators to continually put in additional investment in the infrastructure. And we're on our second major upgrade of the data network. We're pushing most of the electronics from a central location out to the edge because we can achieve faster speeds. And even though you end up in a situation where you've got the network upgraded, technology advances again. And you get different situations where aggregation, a greater number of customers on one particular node will affect performance. So we've got to go in and we've got to adjust that, and we're constantly doing that. And I would say that we have worked very closely with the communities that we serve. We continue to do that. The challenge of the last mile is really a difficult one. We have several areas that we've recently built fiber to the home facilities because we've transitioned from hybrid fiber coax to fiber to the home. And yet, even though we'll go into discussions with municipalities about how there's a big demand for service in this area, when we extend the facilities, the take rate isn't there. And it's a very big challenge to us. We've got to assume that in most areas that are unserved right now, we don't have a good chance of getting a video service in the house because they've probably already got satellite if they want video. In terms of the broadband is the major appeal, and again, the take rates have been not what we expected. So it makes the challenge for the investment that much greater. And what we're really trying to do now is look to the wireless providers, fixed wireless, to see where we can partner. And I think, in terms of economic development, we're willing and ready to look at any opportunity to extend fiber facilities if a municipality, a town said that a particular enterprise was going to try to locate in a certain place. If we weren't currently serving there, then we would look at trying to assist in that. But again, there's some real economics involved in deploying the last mile. Virtually most of our capital budget every year is dedicated to line extensions, and they're all around the same topic of extending broadband. So I could go on, but Dave Finger, our chief engineer, he gets these calls every single day, and we try to work them out as best we can. Sometimes it's just too much money, people can't afford it.
I appreciate that insight and all the work that you've been endeavoring to bring to bear for us. My point would be, just a general point to everybody, is that, we're working the RUS low interest loan program and looking at a new initiative to try to tie 10% you bring your money, 10% grant, 80% low interest loan. For you guys that are working hard and you just described a scenario, if you have insights as to how I might be able to retool programs, we're willing to listen and to try to be creative and to try to impact programs. I mean, that's what the last few months have been in terms of our initiatives with regard to the farm bill. So, I throw that out generally, that our office will look to be helpful. We've built some relationships with the administration, both, at the federal level and at the state level. So, we're open to ideas. I mean, we'll try to work together to make vehicles to get this thing over the top. I mean, I'll tell you, that was the intent behind the creative approach that I took to the amendment of the farm bill.
Well, we're happy to help give you feedback.
I think as James mentions, that with these line extensions that we have built, we've seen a pretty poor take rate. One in Taconic, we recently built 12 miles of fiber home plant. That's 150 homes at 34 people take service.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry, I missed that.
We've got 12 miles of fiber home plant at Taconic. That 2011. We passed 150 homes in that 12 miles. I'm sorry.
150?
150 homes passed in radios.
That's a phone.
That's that new technology. 150 homes passed and 34 people took service. Yes, sir.
So why do you think that it?
Well, some statistics I read are that 2/3 of the people that do not have broadband do not want broadband.
And so that's the statistic, right? You guys, when you build out your network, presumably you go out